I just had to put this part in here while I was editing because I realized for the first half of this, I didn't talk to the camera. I just shot clips. So I'm gonna narrate a little bit. First day, moving in, had 2 cars packed, a truck and my car packed with everything in this room. So it was a lot of stuff. My whole family was able to go, which was nice. So up, it blew my mind that this girl on moving day had on a Michigan State shirt. It's like, do you know what school you're at? You know where you're going right now?
And if you get your life. Why she got on a Michigan State shirt though? What? What you at Grand Valley?
Moving was pretty hectic. It was a lot of people everywhere, and you had to unpack everything out of your car and set it on the grass and then transport it up to your room from there while your parents went to go park. It was a lot, so that was hectic. That part was over. Then you had to organize your rooms. You only get this, well, here, you only get your bed and the desk and the shift room stuff. So it's like, everything else you gotta set up and make it your own. It took a long time. I didn't even finish on move-in day. I still had clothes to unpack and everything.
Sometimes they work, and sometimes they don't.
So then that same weekend, like the first week we got there, my RA, she's really nice. She took us downtown to just like if we had classes down there or just if we wanted to see the downtown campus, she took us down there. So we took a bus right down there. And like the buses usually look like this. So so far, the buses have always looked like this. If you don't get on at the right time, you will be standing. And I've stood on multiple occasions that whole half-hour drive downtown and back.
classes. It's Sunday night. I'm probably blocking the mic. Yeah. Yay. That's the waterfall. I just recorded, but now the lights are on and it's cool and I want to show you. So, so let's look at the water. Don't you just want to go swimming? No. Yeah. Okay guys, I have to tell you a story about what happened this morning.
Okay.
So I went downtown, right?
Yeah.
And then my class started at 10. So I went to the bus stop at 9, right?
What?
She already heard it. I went to the bus stop at 9. And all the buses were full. Like all of them. Like every bus that came past was full. They told me I couldn't get on. I was being nice. And I didn't try to force my way on there. So I was waiting on the bus. And I didn't get on. So we didn't end up start going downtown until 9:30. My class started at 10, let me tell you again. So I'm going downtown. And I swear they stop at every corner they pass on the way to the downtown campus. Without stopping, the downtown campus is like 20 minutes away. So I'm riding on the bus like, I'm not gonna make it. Oh God, I'm not gonna make it. It's 10 o'clock. We finally get downtown. I'm like, okay. I forgot my schedule, so I don't even remember the class number. I had to check on the app, and I found it, but I was rushing. So I ran to the second floor, following behind these people. And I ran into the wrong class. Now let me tell you the story about that. I went into the class, all the seats were gone. So I sat on the floor.
Idiot.
See what she says to me?
I was embarrassed. I ain't gonna do nothing with these.
I sat in the back of the class on the floor.
Okay, let's go.
And I was sitting on the floor and he was talking and I was like, okay, why is there not a syllabus on everybody, desk? Why they got different papers? Then this boy said to me, he said, oh, the papers are up front. And I was like, I already printed mine out. Like the good student I am, thinking I had the right papers, but I didn't. But I didn't know that. So I sat on the floor, unzipped my bag, pulled out my pencil and my syllabus, like, yeah, okay. I'll just sit on the floor and learn.
What is a crab apple anyway?
I really don't know. The random questions of Alex. Yeah. And I was sitting there with my stuff printed out and he was talking. And I was like, And I was reading the syllabus. I was like, okay, so the teacher should be a guy. And it was a guy teacher. And then he was like, okay, you guys ready to take a break? And then they was like, no. And I was like, a break? This class is supposed to start at 10. It's 10:02. What you mean a break? We get a break already? I ain't had no breaks in my other class. So I was like, okay. Okay, this teacher likes to give us a break first. And then he's like, then we're going to come back and watch a 30-minute video. And I was like, this is a great first day. So, yeah.
Idiot.
She said idiot if you didn't hear. Abuse. Abuse, I tell you. Yeah, he called for the break, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go get these papers while everybody on break. I go up to the front of the class. The only available seats was
What am I walking over there for?
The only available seats was in the
Oh
front
my
of the
God.
class, and I was not about to sit in the front after I had walked in late. And these kids were laughing at me. Then, oh yeah, I picked up three papers. It was like the notes, and then it was like some papers that was telling us like the projects for the year. And I was like, we got group projects and stuff. And then at the top it said SW 340, and I'm like, okay, hold on, I'm supposed to be in a philosophy class. Why does it say SW? SW, I know. It stands for social work, so we on break still. So I'm like, okay, my ass is girl. I come back and sit down. I was like, excuse me, is this social work? She was like, yes, it's social work 340. And I was like, she's like, you're not in class? I'm like, yeah. And then she would start laughing, and then I was like, oh, she's in the background. Okay.
I might be in the background. There's a chance.
And then I was like, oops. And I packed up all my stuff. I took the papers back to the front, and I ran to 203 instead of 207, which is what I was in. And I ran to room 203 and walked in. The door was already open, so I didn't have to open it like the last class. But I walked in, and he was writing on the board. So I just snuck in and sat down. And that's my story on my first class downtown. It's fun, right?
Idiot.
She's a bully. So guys, it's like, what's that, Wednesday? It's my third day of classes. I am so tired. It's a lot to get used to. Hopefully it gets better. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say though.
My first week was it was good until classes started. Then you realize what you're actually here for. But Grand Valley welcomed us pretty nicely. They had a big 3-day transitions thing where they kind of like introduced all the freshmen to the stuff that goes on, and we had parties and people talk to us and give us advice and stuff, so that was cool. First week overall, it was hectic but enjoyable. It's part of growing up, so I'm glad I got to do it, kinda. But I just hate to see what finals week is gonna be like. Oh my gosh. Don't forget to subscribe and check back for new videos. I'll holla at y'all later.